Hello and welcome back, dear listeners, to another exciting episode of our podcast. Today, Kasem and I are going to talk about something that might look very small on the surface, but in reality, it has the power to completely transform your life. We are talking about habits, those little daily actions that we sometimes don't even notice. People often think big changes require big steps, but the truth is, real transformation comes from small, consistent habits practiced over time.
That's right, Sarah. Think about brushing your teeth, exercising for 10 minutes, reading just a few pages of a book, or even saving a small amount of money every day. Each of these actions looks small and almost insignificant in the moment. But when you repeat them day after day, week after week, year after year, they create massive change. Today, we will explore how habits shape our health, our success, our relationships, and even our happiness. And we'll also share some practical ideas on how to build good habits and break bad ones.
One of the most powerful ideas is that small habits don't just change your schedule, they actually shape your identity. For example, if you read every day, even for 10 minutes, over time you begin to see yourself as a reader, a learner, a person who values knowledge. And that identity drives bigger choices in your life. Similarly, if you exercise regularly, even just short walks, you begin to see yourself as someone who cares about health, and you naturally make better decisions about food, sleep, and lifestyle.
Exactly. James Clear, the author of the famous book, Atomic Habits, said, "Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become." That means small habits are like tiny votes. One push-up is a vote for being fit. Writing one paragraph is a vote for being a writer. Calling a friend is a vote for being a caring person. Alone, each action may not seem important, but combined, they create the identity and the life you live.
This reminds me of the power of compounding. Just like money in the bank grows with compound interest, habits compound over time. If you improve just 1% every day, after a year you will be almost 37 times better. It's incredible how small improvements add up. On the other hand, if you let small negative habits grow, like checking your phone every 5 minutes, eating junk food daily, or avoiding work, they also compound and lead to big negative outcomes.
That's why we need to respect the small things. People often wait for a big opportunity or a huge breakthrough, but life is really made of small steps. Think of great athletes, musicians, or successful businesspeople. They didn't achieve success overnight. They built it brick by brick, habit by habit. The small daily practice, even when nobody is watching, is what prepares them for big moments.
Of course, it's not just about building good habits but also about breaking bad ones. And that's difficult, because habits are automatic. One method experts recommend is make it invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. For example, if you want to stop eating too much sugar, don't keep sweets in the house. If you want to stop wasting time on your phone, turn off notifications or put the phone in another room when you work.
Yes, and the opposite is true for building good habits. Make them obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. If you want to exercise more, prepare your workout clothes the night before. If you want to read more, keep a book on your desk or bed. If you want to drink more water, keep a bottle next to you. The easier you make it, the more likely it becomes part of your life.
Habits don't only affect personal success, they also shape relationships. Small acts of kindness, saying thank you, giving compliments, listening attentively might seem small, but over time they build trust, love, and respect. On the other hand, small negative habits, like ignoring messages, being impatient, or criticizing, can slowly damage relationships. So, small habits are not only about personal growth, but also about the health of our connections with others.
Completely agree. A happy marriage, for example, is not built on one big gesture, but on small, daily habits of love and care. Similarly, strong friendships come from consistent small actions, checking in, showing up, supporting each other. These small things compound into deep and lasting bonds.
Let's look at some examples from famous people. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, says his success came from small, consistent decisions over decades, not big, risky moves. Serena Williams, the tennis champion, trained daily with small improvements that added up to greatness. And even spiritual leaders like Gandhi built their influence not overnight, but through years of consistent habits of discipline, simplicity, and service.
Yes, and even in our own lives, we can see this. Think about students who study 20 minutes daily compared to those who only cram before exams. The daily habit creates much deeper knowledge and less stress. Or someone who saves just a little money each month, they may not notice it at first, but after years, they have financial security. Habits are the invisible architecture of our lives.
So, dear listeners, as we close today's episode, remember this: you don't need to make huge changes all at once to transform your life. Start small. Choose one habit that aligns with the person you want to become, and practice it every day. Even if it feels too small, trust the process. Over time, those small actions will add up to massive results.
Yes, and don't underestimate the power of consistency. Motivation may come and go, but habits keep you moving forward even on tough days. Think of your habits as seeds. Water them daily, and they will grow into trees that shape your future. The life you dream of is not built in one day, it is built day by day, choice by choice, habit by habit.
Thank you for joining us on this journey today. We hope this episode has inspired you to pay more attention to the small things in your daily routine. Because in the end, the small things are not small at all, they are everything. Until next time, keep building positive habits and creating the life you deserve.
Goodbye, friends. Stay consistent, stay hopeful, and remember, small habits create big change.